YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 4 in the Pokémon Polished Crystal playthrough. Today, we're going to go roast some beef and earn our 3rd gym badge in this playthrough by taking down Whitney and her Miltank here in Goldenrod City. First things first though, we're going to start it off with a quick team check, as I do want to go over the level up gains that I got for the party in between episodes here. And we got Bayleaf and Teddy Ursa now up to level 21. And then everybody else up to level 20 besides Spearow, of course, because, you know, nothing against Spearow, but I'm going to actually be replacing this Mon today for another Mon that I plan to use throughout the duration of the playthrough. But that's going to come towards the end of today's episode. So we got Flaffy, Fanfy, and Noctowl all at level 20, and then Teddy Bear and Bayleaf at 21. Now, I'm going to go over the movesets real quick. I can't even remember who learned a new move, but I don't think anybody actually did. But it's a good little refresher and see where we're starting things off today. So Bayleaf has Tackle, Healing Light, which kind of is like a recovery move, like Morning Sun or Moonlight. And then Razor Leaf and Poison Powder. Now, of course, Tackle and Razor Leaf are both physical attacks, not ideal considering we have a modest nature Bayleaf. But that's actually a good thing in the long run because this thing's going to become Grass Fairy and have like Energy Ball and Moonblast, and Earth Power. But right now we got all the physical attacks on Bayleaf, so, you know, it's not very strong at this point. Next up, Next up, we have Flaffy Taffy here with the moveset of Thundershock, Swift, Mud Slap, and T-Wave. You know, pretty straightforward, but also pretty solid. Then we got Fanfy here with Tackle, Rollout, Reversal, and Magnitude, which we did learn during last episode at level 15, so that was a good one there. Then, of course, we got everyone's favorite Pokemon Spearow with Peck, Growl, Leer, and Pursuit. And then we also have Noctowl here with Peck, Hypnosis, Swift, and Hex. Now, Hex is really cool because Noctowl was actually Ghost Flying in this game, which we saw, you know, right before taking down Bugsy last time. So this Noctowl is actually probably the strongest Mon on my team at the moment. And last but not least, we got a little Teddy Bear in the back with the same moveset of Scratch, Growl, Feint Attack, and Fury Strikes. Fury Strikes, I guess, if this is your first time seeing an episode, it's basically like Fury Swipes, 20 base power, 85 accuracy. So with all that being said, nobody actually has any new moves here from where we cut things off in part 3. However, I do have some hold items in my bag that I also talked about wanting to go find. And that is the silver leaf. Okay, so in this game, Wild Oddish can be holding silver leaves, which are used to get like move tutor attacks. And then on the flip side, Bellsprout hold gold leaves, which I don't know what they do yet, but maybe there's different move tutors for the gold leaves. Oh, also, I took all the hold items off my Pokemon because on this sprite screen here, these all look really, really cool. And so if the Pokemon are holding an item, they're like 3/4 of the little sprite is covered up by the hold item symbol. So let's put these back on. But going back to the silver leaves, we need to jump back into Ilex Forest. And we have to trade the silver leaves to the move tutor guy. And that's how we actually get Headbutt in this game. Now, the reason I have so many of them is because I caught multiple Oddish. I think I caught like 5 Oddish. And so Fanfy gets the Hardstone, Clear Amulet for Teddy. I think 3 out of the 5 Oddishes I caught had a Silver Leaf, and I also found a 4th one that was like a hidden item in the forest. So it's gonna be kind of a long walk. We got to go all the way back here, and we still can't fight Officer Jenny here until it's nighttime, which I'm recording this on Sunday morning, so nothing I can do about that. But once we fight Officer Jenny at nighttime at some point, then we can fight this scrub over here. And that's going to be one of these special ace trainers that got added to this game that's going to give us probably like another good hold item. That was how I got the air balloon and also something else that I don't remember. It's because air balloon was better. So let me go ahead and spray a repel. Well, I'm gonna save the super repel. Use these regular ones. And I guess I can go ahead and use the running shoes too. You know, I've talked about it before. I don't like using the speed up button, but if we're going to be running through here and not even battling Pokemon with Repel, I feel like that's a good time to use it. I think the hidden silver leaf I found was, well, you use the interact button from right here, but it's in this exact tile is where there was a hidden leaf. All right, buddy. I really need Headbutt for my teddy bear, so please, I will gladly trade you a silver leaf. Now, obviously, everybody can learn Headbutt. Well, not everybody. Not the birds. But I'm going to give it to Bayleaf as well over Tackle. We could just do that right now. But, you know, I'm not going to have Headbutt for that long on Bayleaf, because eventually we're going to make it a special attacker. But for now, it kind of is what it is. Okay. And yeah, sometime I will rattle the trees, brother, but not right now. But we really need this for Teddy Ursa because it's going to be a very strong stab type attack, as of course Teddy Bear is a normal type Pokemon. Eventually in this playthrough it's going to become an Ursa Luna and be, you know, normal ground. But I'm going to go ahead and replace Fury Strikes because honestly I'm not a fan of moves with 85% accuracy. So we're going to roll with Headbutt instead, and now Teddy is nice and powerful here. Of course I do still have 2 more Leafs, but I don't think... I could have gave it to Fanfi, but that's kind of whatever. Fanfi's not going to be on the team for that much longer either. But also, this game does have continuous repels. That's a very nice feature. Just add it to the list of all the modernized features that this game offers. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom back to Goldenrod. Now, Goldenrod City, this might be a little slower paced at the beginning of the episode here in terms of like action when it comes to battling Pokemon, but Goldenrod City, of course, is the biggest city in Johto. So we have a whole bunch of people to talk to, and it's going to take quite a while here. But I guess let's just start checking them off, you know. We got to talk to everybody in a ROM hack because you never know who's going to give you items and stuff like that. So let's get after it. The radio tower in Goldenrod City is a landmark. They're running a promotional campaign right now. They'll modify your Pokegear so it can also serve as a radio. That's one of the first things we have to do because I think the gym is actually blocked off, right, until we get the radio card. Yeah, let's see what she says. Whitney isn't here right now. She bolted out of here and shouted, "I have to get a radio card." Well, let's go do that in a second. Can I get the squirt bottle right now, though? Kind of curious. Do you want to borrow the water bottle, too? I don't want you doing anything dangerous with it. Okay, we have to get the badge first, of course. What's in this house? Once while I was battling, my Pokemon couldn't make any moves. The power points, or PP, of its moves were all gone. Oh no. That's why you gotta carry max elixirs, big dog. Or Lepa berries for your Pokemon to hold. Sometimes a healthy Pokemon may be unable to use its moves. If that happens, heal it at a Pokemon Center, or use an item. Or use a berry. What do we got over here, by the way? It's like there's a whole new area. It follows like the magnet train. Oh, I don't have Rock Smash yet. Okay. We'll make a mental note of this. We're going to have to come back. We can't walk in the tunnel, can we? No. Wonder if there's any hidden items over here. That would have been a good place for a hidden item, but... These lampposts are a little deceiving. You can't actually walk behind them. I mean, by design. I just wanted to call that out. Alright. What do we got on this side? Isn't this like the Name Raiders house? The man at that house rates your Pokemon's names. There you go. He can help rename your Pokemon too. He liked all of my nicknames, even the silly ones. Good for you. Actually, there's no point to even talk to him. I'm not doing nicknames. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in the underground here. As we're also going to need to grab the coin case down here before we can start gambling. I was challenged to a battle downstairs. It's rough down there. You better be careful. Don't worry, buddy. You seen this team I got up above my head here? I think I'll be alright. Although, isn't there usually like a bunch of poison types down here? Probably don't want to lead with Bayleaf. Let's go with Fanfi. I think you have some rare Pokemon with you. Let me see them. You can see them, but that's it, man. They gonna be getting KOs on your Mons and getting some experience here. He has a Slowpoke when I send out my ground type. You know, not really the way you draw it up. Especially when I just had Bayleaf out there. Let's just go back to Bayleaf then. that was a failed prediction by your boy. Oh well. Alright. Oh yeah, I was like, what? Something looked different there, but it's because I just taught myself Headbutt. I already forgot. Not bad. Alright, are we actually strong enough to OHKO Slowpoke? No. Shoutouts to the modest nature again. Oh well. It is what it is. I mean, trust me, it's going to end up being better in the long run. But it's always kind of annoying to be like modest with nothing but physical attacks. Or the opposite if you're adamant nature and you got special attacks like in the early game situations. This is not ideal either, but maybe you can two-shot with Headbutt. I'm thinking about Poison Point, but we get a crit and a flinch, which is crazy. But Bayleaf does have natural cure in this game, so I could always, you know, heal off the poison like that. Alright, Donald. I showed you my Pokemon now. Get stepping, buddy. Is this guy battle too? Do you consider type alignments in battle? If you know your type advantages, you'll do better in battle. What do I look like, man? Of course I know them. I learned the type chart when I was 5 years old, and I still never forgot it. Super nerd over here. Oh, we got a Magnemite, though. That's a cool Pokemon. But I got a dinosaur with, well, not Earthquake, with Magnitude. Magnitude 4. Huh? Magnemite has Levitate? That is fire. Also, kind of annoying, because now I have to click Reversal at full HP, but I don't have any fire attacks yet. Wait a minute, Magnemite's got Levitate in this game? What? That makes me kind of want to use one now. Hold the phone. I mean, I have ideas for electric types and steel types, though, so I'm probably not going to. And I don't even have a fighting attack yet. Well, besides Reversal. I really have no way to hit this thing. I guess I can just go to... Well, I was going to say I have Mud Slap on Flaffy, but I can't. Well, I'm just going to go Noctowl on an electric type, you know, because I'm like that. I predict the normal type attack and tackle, though. That's why I switched into this guy. And we KO it with Hex. Easy money. No way Magnemite has Levitate. That's so good, man. Obviously, you know, Game Freak can never do that in real life because Magnezone, it's already a really good Pokemon, but that would just make it OP. Alright, Voltorb. This is flashbacks to Kyle's Voltorb that we got early on in the playthrough. I'm about to smoke this thing with Hex, too. Don't care. But, you know, we had a Voltorb on the squad for all of about 5 minutes. Again, shoutouts to some NPC named Kyle. Alright, another Magnemite. Level 9, we should be easily able to take this thing out. Even without being status, right? Hex is still 65 base power. Plus, don't forget, stab boosted, because Noctowl is a... we got the Ghosty Owl in this playthrough. And level 11, we still probably one-shot that. When Noctowl evolved at level 20, it got like a major boost. Like special attack stat doubled. From I think it was like, what was it, like 19, and it went up to like 47. It actually like more than doubled. Something in the, I don't remember what it was, but I remember it turned into 47 when it evolved. Psst, over here. You look like you could use a boost. Damn right. Don't ask too many questions. Here, take this. I was gonna say, what is going on down here? And then bro just hands me a jar of candy. What the heck? Dude put the candy jar in the key pocket. It's a candy jar. Wow. You need to store my special candy. First one's on me. Try it out. For your Pokemon, of course. Oh, okay. I was a little confused. Thanks for clarifying, boss. First one's on me, so he actually holds up to 99 of... Oh, of what? Experience candies? What? Do I have like a small, a large, XL candy? Like, I don't know what I have. I just wanted to open it. I guess I gotta pick a Pokemon first. Let's just pick Teddy. Oh, he gave me an experience candy small. Okay, well let's use it. And it grew me to level 22. That's not bad, actually. And we're learning a new move. Teddy Ursa wants to learn Belly Drum. I mean, Belly Drum's really good, but let's be real, Teddy is a little too frail defensively to make use of that. Maybe I can relearn this somehow once we finally evolve into like Ursaluna, but not yet, not yet. Interesting. So can I buy more experience candies? What is this? You again? Guess you like that candy. I did. I want more. I can hook you up. For a price, of course. Interesting. Well, we only have 17k on us right now. You know, it's early in the playthrough, but... Wow. You know, in between episodes, I keep grinding on wild Pokemon, which, you know, is better because you gain EVs while you do that, but, we have the option to just straight up purchase experience candies in this game. Interesting. Welcome to the Pokemon Salon. I'm the younger and less expensive of the two haircut brothers. Well, your brother doesn't actually give haircuts. He does a shady deal for candy, but I'll spiff up your Pokemon just for 300 bucks. So how about it? How about no? I don't have any Mons that evolve with friendship. So what is this? Oh, this is the coin case. Yeah. Alright. What's Grandma selling down here? This is a crazy underground. Hello, dear. I sell inexpensive herbs. Oh, she got the herbs. Okay. Alright, Grandma. I see you. They're good, but a trifle bitter. Your Pokemon may not like them. Alright, why is she laughing like that? Oh, this is all garbage. Never mind. Come again, dear. Alright, Granny. Why is this NPC wearing like a kitty cat costume? What am I looking at over here? Pix? Vulpix? Let me guess what Pokemon are on your team. Oh, nah, look at this. She got the whole thing on. Cosplayer Clara. No shot. With a Vulpix. Do I still have... I do have Fanfi in front. Let's go, man. Look at these predictions. Again, we see the forewarn and learning it to tackle. Now I'm going to need a magnitude 10 to even take it out. Because I'm at -2 attack. Oh, this is only going to do half. This is going to be pitiful damage. Yeah, I don't know. Did you think I just said half? I meant 95%. I think you guys got to Q-tip your ears. You're hearing that wrong. I definitely said it was going to do 95%. Really? Even at -2 attack? That was interesting. Obviously, stab super effective, right? A magnitude 7. It's really strong, but you got to remember, I just got hit by a charm, so... Wait, what? Oh, I'm stuck in rollout. I shouldn't have even clicked that. That was dumb. I didn't realize that Clara had 2 Vulpixes. I thought she only had 1. As long as we hit the next rollout, though, we're going to smoke it. Shouldn't have said anything. But we can finish it off with a magnitude. I guess even a magnitude 4 we'll get it from this range. Oh, we almost got it, so let's see if this does. Okay. Interesting. Did we get level 21? Hey, look at Fanfi go. Not bad, not bad. Plus 3 HP. Really bad physical attack stat because this is actually a calm nature Fanfi, but it is what it is. Or else it'd probably be a few points higher. Okay, I was going to switch up my lead, bro. Don't be pulling up on me like that. You didn't even give me a chance to switch my team. My Pokemon just got a haircut. Nobody asked. I'll show you how strong it is. How does a haircut... I don't see the correlation between getting a haircut and strength in battle, but okay. Licking Tongue. Interesting. Licking Tongue is a hideous Pokemon. This one is like very red too. It's not as pink as it normally is. Alright, magnitude 7. At least 70% right here. No, I said 40. What are you talking about, Seth? I don't know. Again, man. Go into the bathroom and get a Q-tip out the drawer. It'll help a lot. I definitely said 40%. Yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. Alright, Lickitung has cut. I don't think reversal would even KO it from here, so I'm just going to keep ripping magnitudes. I'm so confused at the damage output from magnitude. What is going on right now? I mean, you know, Lickitung, of course, is a hell of a lot bulkier than Vulpix. I get it, but I didn't think it was going to be that much bulkier. Now we can go for the super effective reversal. Even though I'm not at a very low amount, it's just that Lickitung was, so that was easy money. Alright, man, let me switch my lead real quick. I want to get a level for Bayleaf here. Let's do this. I'm not even going to waste a potion on Fanfi. I'll heal it at the Pokemon Center before we go in the gym. I got booted out of the game corner. Well, you shouldn't be cheating. I was trying to cheat using my Pokemon, yeah. Oh, okay, he gonna have like a Kadabra or some kind of Psychic type here. Super Nerd Eric. Huh? How would... I don't understand how a Grimer... Like, Grimer doesn't have telepathy. How would this pile of sludge help you in a... obviously, I don't know why I'm staying in like a psycho, but... I think it... With this type matchup, but I'm like that. You know, how would a Grimer help you in a gambling situation? I'm kind of confused. I'm trying to go through different scenarios in my head, but I can't come up with a reason that this pile of sludge would be beneficial. So we're going to see if there's actually like a Psychic type in the back. We hit level 22 with Bayleaf, not bad. Okay. Wants to learn Disarming Voice. Well, there you go. If you didn't believe me that Meganium was going to turn into a Fairy type, there's your first hint. Even though we're still 10 levels away. I'll take that because I don't have any special attacks. Even though this is only like 40 BP. That's so bad. Let's be real, I'm probably not going to click Healing Light that much. This is something like if there is move relearners, I'll get this for the Elite Four. But I don't need it this early in the game. A 40 base power is so bad, especially because it's not stabbed till we evolve into Meganium, but I'm going to ditch Healing Light in favor of Disarming Voice. Okay, I can see this helping you. What download boost you get? Okay, physical attack, that's fine. I can see how this would, I was trying to swap the order. There we go. And then we miss. Great. Porygon would definitely be more beneficial to help you cheat in a casino than would, Grimer. Alright, Bayleaf. Are you good, bro? This is why I hate Razor Leaf. I'm telling you, man. 95 accuracy moves I struggle with. We miss back-to-back, and then we get confused, which honestly is deserved, because I was going to switch you out anyway. Let's go to Teddy and beat this thing up. We're going to get some nice, powerful headbutts here with Teddy. Conversion into what type? I haven't even hit you yet. Psychic type? Okay. Well, I was going to use Headbutt, but now we're going Feint Attack. Since this thing turned into a Psychic type, this will do more damage. Almost enough for the Oko. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll Headbutt this guy for the win. Oh, that's why you turn into a Psychic type, was Conversion. Isn't the Conversion 2 is the other way, right? Where it turns into a type that would, like, resist the last attack it got hit by. I don't really remember. I never used Conversion, but I know it gets Conversion. But, like, you know, there's two different kinds of conversions. Well, what's over here first before I leave? Why does this kind of... This kind of reminds me of that guy from Sword and Shield. He was like the older, like the Dark-type Gym Leader, like the older brother of Marnie. Piers. His name was Piers. Is that actually who the... Do I have to battle this guy? I'm confused right now, but I feel like this might be a battle, so I'm going to use some potions. I don't know what's going on. Well, maybe he just gives me black glasses, but... What is this? This could be weird here. Is this actually Piers? Because he's got the microphone, right? That guy was like a singer. It is. No way. I don't know why, but like the hair made me think of Piers. Huh. The only thing a humble singer can sing is a humble song. Nice to meet you, Piers. My name's Dude. I'm not from Johto, but I came here to sing on the radio and make everyone smile in my hometown. Some of my best riffs have come from winning a good battle. How about we have one here and now? Oh, okay. At least they give you the option. Well, yeah, buddy. I make dark music and use dark-type Pokemon. It's time to rock. Let's get it, brother. This is actually pretty cool. Vocalist Piers. He's got 4 Mons. That's a bad matchup for Bayleaf. I should probably switch into Fanfi and use Rollout. Actually, you know what? Flaffy's not bad here for the Thunder Shocks. And I might be able to get like a static paralysis when he hits me with something like Wing Attack. This is cool. Alright. Okay, Astonish is annoying, but that also makes contact. Where's my static at, man? Come on now. Probably 2-shot the Crow with Thunder Shock. Yeah, easy money. Would have been nice if one of those two got the static, because then I could have outsped it on this turn, but whatever. Wait, is Piers' team going to be Shiest? Does he have like a Obstagoon right now? I might be in trouble here. I do have reversal on Flaffy, though. He got the Dark Poison Quillfish. I could Mud Slap it. At least ruin the accuracy and like stop the rollout. Now we got the static. Okay. This is kind of a fire theme. I can't quite put my finger to it as like exactly what this is, but now we get the static and the accuracy drops, and probably go for Thunder Shock. It'll do more, not by much, but still somehow hits the second rollout even through the accuracy drop and, you know, the chance to get full parried. But you're gonna miss the next one. So there's just no way, bro. There's no way. You're trolling. Damn it. Oh, whatever. We'll take it out with Magnitude. Even a Magnitude 4 will probably get it. We roll a 7. Easy money, baby. Get this little Quillfish off the team here. Or, I mean, off the screen. Whatever. Alright. This is sick, dude. Uh-oh. I mean, luckily we can hit it super effective, but that's a freaking Alolan Muck. That's very powerful. This is going to do a lot 20 damage. We don't flinch and hit magnitude 10. Let's go, Fanfi. Bro, I'm telling you, there's something about little Dumbo here. No shot. You dodge, or I mean, you know, you dodge the flinch. You don't get flinched, and you rip a magnitude 10. And he has the Alolan Rat, which is funny. I'm gonna use reversal on this. I don't do encores, get it? Not songs, not moves, not Pokemon. Okay, well, you know, good for you, Piers. But this fat rat here is normal and dark type, aka 4 times weak to fighting. So assuming I can live this hit, we're gonna... That's a perfect range. We're gonna Oko his ass now. Easily, easily. Bruh. Oh, why didn't I click it again? Well, I don't know why I clicked tackle. That was really dumb. Hopefully he goes for Leer. Oh, he misses Hyper Fang. Okay, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Bro, Fanfi is the most clutch member on the team. I didn't plan on using this thing through the whole playthrough. Am I gonna have to do it now? I'm gonna have to think about this. I really was not planning to use Donphan in this playthrough, but bro is just clutching up like crazy so far. I'm glad we were able to battle. Me too, Piers. Now let me get like a black glasses or something to boost dark attacks. Seems like my Pokemon feel the same way. Here's something to help rock out even harder next time. Okay. Throat spray, I mean, we can use this maybe for Meganium at some point. But not yet. If you want to become the champion, you better get going. I'll send some support your way with a yell. Interesting. So then what is over here? I'm so confused at this layout. I tried to use this item in the game corner, but they caught me. You may as well take it. Okay, I was thinking about loaded dice right when you said that. That's funny. Okay. Well, we're just getting some good items right here. In the long run, the house always wins. Facts. That's why you gotta walk away while you're ahead, man. I went on a tour of the radio tower. I saw all 3 studios and even ate in the cafe. Sounds like a wonderful day. Wait, hold on. Where does this go then? This is by the bike shop. What? There's a different exit to the... Usually the underground just goes like above and below the radio tower. There's nothing off on the far right here. Huh. I opened a branch here. Why are you feeling so down, buddy? How can I help you today? But I can't sell my bicycles. Why is that? Could you ride a bicycle and advertise for me? Yeah, buddy. I got you. Really? Great. Give me your name and number, and I'll loan you a bicycle. That sounds like a good deal to me. Okay. My bicycles are first rate. You can ride them anywhere. How about right here? Let's put that statement to the test, actually. Well, first I gotta register it, but then we'll use it. Professor Oak's like, dude, you can't ride a bike inside. Bro just said I could ride it anywhere. Damn it. I was really curious. Okay, hold on. So, before we keep going to all these houses, I want to know, like, why did Lyra never pop up? Do I still have to go out this way over here? Also, we didn't even fight this guy yet, did we? Yeah, I did. Because I saw these stairs and then I turned around. I guess maybe that's just Heart Gold, Soul Silver. There are some shops downstairs, but there are also trainers. I'm scared to go down there. Ma'am, you have nothing to worry about. I just took care of everybody down there, so you can shop in peace. She wants to go buy some herbs from Grandma. I think that's what she's getting at there. This tunnel was originally made for deliveries to the department store. It's a nice shortcut across the city, too. It is. And it actually goes across the whole city now. That was cool. Now, what's Grandpa doing here, you know, staring into the Pokemon Center? Whew, this is one big town. I don't know where anything is. Preaching to the choir, brother. Neither do I. This is Bill's house? You know Bill? He's my grandson. He's in Kanto. He does something with PCs, so I'm house sitting. My grandson Bill told me about a short pink canine Pokemon with blue polka dots. Snubble? If you have that Pokemon, may I see it, please? Sorry, don't have one. You don't have it? That's too bad. I guess. This Snubble's kinda ass, though. Oh, you collect Pokemon? My son Bill is an expert. He just called to the Pokemon Center in Ecruteak City. My husband went off to the game corner without being called. Are you a trainer? Indeed I am. I've got a useful phone number for you. Well, I guess this is probably Bill's number, huh? Okay, yeah. We'll take it, we'll take it. My big brother Bill made the PC Pokemon storage system. Cool. Hopefully he doesn't call me too much, because that will get annoying. But, you know, we can delete contacts. We've already been there, done that. What's in this house? The Butterfree? My Pokemon is an expert at collecting sweet honey. I'll share some with you. Oh, this is to, like, spread on the trees to attract Heracross, huh? That's cool. My little brother takes sweet honey and spreads it in tall grass. Oh, in the grass, too? Pokemon are enticed by it. It tends to draw in Pokemon at the same level as your own. Huh. Well, we have the coin case. Should we get active here? We gotta at least try it once, right? I couldn't win at the slots when I blew it on card flipping. I got so furious I tossed out my coin case in the underground. Well, thanks, because I found it. I taught Ice Beam to my Pokemon. Let me get one of those, you know? It was hard to get enough coins for it, but it was worth it. Let me get some coins, and then we're gonna crank that thing a few times, you know, just see what happens. Yep. Costs $1,000 for 50 coins. How about we get, you know, the Ultra package? Give me 500 coins for 10 bands. That's literally half my cash, which is crazy, but let's do it. No coins for you? Come again. Oh, that reminded me of the no soup for you from Seinfeld. I always play this slot machine. It pays out more than others, I think. Well, get the hell out the way so I can test that, man. I just love this new slot machine. It's more of a challenge than the ones in Celadon. Should we do a red one or a blue one? I'm gonna talk to everybody first. Life is a gamble. I'm gonna flip cards till I drop. Wait, is this Voltorb flip on the blue ones? That'd be way better. The coins keep rolling in. Alright, we might have to try the blue one then. Card flip. I prefer it over the slots because it's easier to figure. Okay, yeah. But the payout is much lower. Alright, we're gonna do both then. I wanna okay, this is like Voltorb flip. Alright. Play with 3 coins. Sure. What's happening? We get the bottom card and place your bet. Let's do Jigglypuff number 5. See what we get. Oh, it's Oddish level 5. Wait, so like, okay, so that I bet 3 coins. It would have been 24. Oh, this is like roulette then. Okay. So yeah, I want to play again, but I want to place my bet like somewhere else. No, it's not letting me pick. Oh, it eliminates one. Okay, it eliminated green 5. I don't want to play in the. Oh, here's how you do it. Yeah. That's what I want. I want to play the outside. We could also play basically like, you know, red or black, evens or odds. Let's do this and let's take the Pikachu Jigglypuff side. We're gonna play even odds for ×2, right? That's how it works. See if we get it. We'll get back to 500. Damn it. All right, that's kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie. But we're here to fight Whitney and get the 3rd gym badge today, so we'll do this later. I do want to kind of crank this thing a couple times and see what we can get out of this. So we got Pikachus, Squirtles, and Cherries. Nice. Let's go for 3 coins. Oh, I see like Staryus on there too. Failure. Oh, of course it's got to move. That's still not going to help. Unless I get a 7 in the top right. Damn. Alright. We're going to crank it one more time, or 2 more times. We're going to do for 2 each. Okay. We got the Staryus. Yeah. You see me? Watch me cook. Bruh. Alright, one more. You gotta remember, you can't sit here all day. You gotta walk away eventually. Okay. We can do Pikachus. We can do diagonal turtles. Let me see if I can time this. Oh, trash. All right. That was cool. We had to see what they offer, you know. They got blackjack in here or what? What was this table up here? Maybe. I won't quit until I win. Well, that's a really bad attitude to have when you're gambling, but alright. Today's my payday. Time to celebrate with some slots. You know, Pokemon get a payday too. Oh, aka Meowth. If you give me a silver leaf, I'll teach payday to your Pokemon. Bruh. That's a terrible attack. I don't even have Meowth anyway. Alright, what can you actually get here? Flamethrower, T-Bolt, Ice Beam, of course. But I don't have me enough coins. Today was not my day to win. And what about this side? Probably Abra. Oh, it's not Porygon though. It's Clefairy. Abra, Cubone, Clefairy. Alright. That was cool. But whatever. We need to get the gym badge. Got to focus on the mission here. Because, you know, my plan for today's episode is to get all the way up to Ecruteak City. We still haven't checked out this very large Pokemon Center or the department store, so let's keep it moving here. But maybe this is gonna be like a juicer, more like a 2-hour type thing. I'm telling you, man, you got to talk to all the NPCs in these games. You just never know. All right, but let's do that. We're gonna do this, then the department store, and then the radio tower after that. A higher level Pokemon doesn't always win. After all, it may have a type disadvantage. I don't think there is a single Pokemon that is the toughest. Garchomp is the toughest. The Coliseum upstairs is for link battles. Battle records are posted on the wall, so I can't afford to lose. Facts. What is this little hidden door back here? What is going on back here? Dialogue, map designs, character sprites, trainer parties. Game Freak over in Kanto is lucky to have a whole team for this. Oh, are these the people that actually like worked on Polished Crystal? How's the weather? It's actually raining right now in Northern California. Thanks for asking. That's a small talk. I actually implemented it. Oh, okay. He's talking about this weather. We thought it couldn't be done. I proved myself wrong. Okay. Oh, this is the developer right here. I hope you're enjoying your journey through this game. I am, actually. You did a great job making this game. We had trouble fitting all the data in for it. There was barely even enough room for my sprite. When you wonder traded with someone in another region for the first time, weren't you impressed? I haven't wonder traded yet. I built the original system right here in Goldenrod. Huh? Bill's PC storage system is open source, so I was able to completely rewrite and upgrade his database. Not sure what that means. I don't speak nerd, but I'm happy for you, buddy. Okay. Whoa, this Pokemon Center is huge. That's what I'm saying, man. They just built this place. They installed lots of new machines, too. Oh my, your bag looks so heavy. Do you happen to have something named Eon Mail? Latios and Latios confirmed. My daughter is after one. You can part with one, can't you? Ma'am, I would if I had one, but I don't have one, so... Oh. Exactly. Just seeing all these new things here makes me feel younger. Alright, buddy, relax. What is going on over here? The Pokemon Judge machine. It has been my dream for... Oh, IV Judge, probably. It has been my dream for a long time, and with the Pokemon Center... I thought it was called the Pokécom... Yeah, the Pokécom Center. This was slightly different. Funding my work, it can become a reality. Even if it takes a computer the size of a room. For real, that's a big-ass supercomputer here. Think of how useful it will be for breeders who hatch many eggs. I'm almost done. Okay. Probably have to beat the Elite Four before we can IV Judge, but it's kind of whatever. It's just a casual playthrough. Some girl I don't know sent me her Sunflora. Well, that sucks, because Sunflora's trash. You should trade Pokemon for a Pokemon you want. Yeah, you should. That's why Wonder Trading is a roll of the dice. But you never know. You know, I could Wonder Trade my Spearow and get an Arceus. You just never know, man. The machines here can't be all used yet. Still, it's nice coming to a trendy place before other people. Sure, buddy. I thought up a fun new thing for the Wonder Trade. Oh, is this actually the Wonder Trade right here? Okay. I'll make a Pidgey hold a mail, then put it up for trade for another one. If everyone did that, mail could be traded with all sorts of people. I don't care about mail in Pokemon games. If it becomes popular, I might make lots of new friends. Alright, well, keep dreaming. What is this? Hello, welcome to the Pokémon Center Wonder Trade Hub. Okay. I'm Taylor, your trade attendant. You can trade Pokemon with other people far away. Well, guess what? I know what we're doing with Spearow right now. Would you like to trade? Yeah, we're going to roll the dice. Which Pokemon do you want to trade? I'm only going to do this because it's going to be fun and we can see what random Pokemon we get to put up there on the team tracker. But again, after we beat Whitney, we're going to be adding a new member to the team. Offer to trade Spearow. Yeah. Searching for a trade partner. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm going to have to go get the PMD Sprite repository ready because... I might not have whatever this Pokemon is. Shigeki. We're trading with Shigeki. What do you got for me, buddy? Okay. We sent Spearow to Shigeki. What am I getting back, bro? For dude Spearow, Shigeki sends Totodile. What? Huh? Well, this is going to make that one guy in the YouTube comments happy, because on both videos he commented that Chikorita is trash and that Totodile is way better. So now I got me a Totodile. Shoutouts to Shigeki. That's pretty cool. Huh. So you can even have like all 3 starters in this game. I could probably keep trying this and eventually get a Cyndaquil as well. Interesting. It's your new partner. Please take care of it with love. For show. Although, I wanted to put something else cool up here that, like, well, I wasn't anticipating a starter Pokemon. Because now if I put that up there, people are going to be confused when I go fight Whitney with 2 starters. We hope to see you again. Alright, well, again, that's cool. So it's level 14, just like my Spearow was. They probably do that by design in a Dusk Ball. Bold Nature with Guts. Okay, now we know what everybody's ability 2 is. Because we learned battling the rival that Cyndaquil has Flame Body, and now we know this guy has Guts. That's pretty cool. But Bold Nature's trash. And Quick Tempered is a Speed IV. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm not actually gonna add that. Let's take something out of the box. What do I got in the box? I got a rat, a butterfly, and the 5 Oddishes that I was talking about earlier. Let's take Butterfree in here then, because I already know I have that Sprite. Or you know what? I'm gonna try it one more time. Let's Wonder Trade the Totodile. Actually, I kind of want to make an egg with Totodile, if I'm being real. So let's just Wonder Trade one of these Oddishes. I want to get something cool to throw up there in the party temporarily. Because who knows? Maybe I breed out that Totodile and make my own. But yeah, let's Wonder Trade the Oddish. This is kind of cool. Huh. I wonder if we get Shigeki again. Interesting feature they added in this game. Now we got Teto. Interesting. There's no way this is Cyndaquil, right? Oddish was sent to Teto. And in return, Teto sends Gligar. Now we're cooking. That's a Pokemon right there. Yeah. Now that's a Pokemon. I will take that. Do I have... To replace Spearow, do I have Gligar? I feel like I probably found that in Emerald Rogue. Gibble, Golden Go, Gligar, yeah. Alright. We'll bring this to Whitney's gym. Okay, cool. Wonder if it's holding an item. It is. What the heck? Because what's his face wasn't oh yeah, it has immunity too. Did we get another bolt? We got back-to-back Bold Natures out the trade. Has a Lumberry. Somewhat Vain. 31. You know, it's got a perfect IV for special defense. I was going to call it a best, but that sounds weird. Perfect IV for special defense is what Somewhat Vain could equate to. Not guaranteed. It just means its highest IV is special defense. But that doesn't indicate that it is actually 31. It could be like... What are the other values it could be? I think it's like 27, 24, something like that. But it's as long as all the other 5 IVs are lower than that one, it'll still say Somewhat Vain. But there's other ones for special defense, like I think Strong-Willed is another one. I forget all of them, but anyway, I'm gonna walk around here for an hour before we even get the gym badge. It's taking a little too long here. Mom's good at bargain hunting. She always buys stuff at lower prices. I'm raring to shop again today. Good for you, ma'am. The department store has a decent selection, but some items are only available as Game Corner prizes. She don't sell anything, we don't have to talk to her. Alright, what do we got in this place? Anything useful? I don't need any of this stuff, because again, with both Fanfi and Teddiursa having pickup, I've got so many items for free, just from those two picking up random stuff. Yeah, see, I already have 9 Great Balls in the bag, I don't even need to buy any of these either. Could buy some Quick Balls. I got 13 Escape Ropes. That's how many of them they found. Oh, I thought you can get the Eon Mail for that other lady, but nope. Pokegear has no storage limit, but getting too many phone calls can be annoying. Amen to that, brother. I'm telling you. It's very annoying. I got my Abra at the game corner. Now it's my best partner. Abra's a strong Pokemon. This department store makes me realize that Goldenrod is a big city. The selection here is unmatched anywhere else. Well, actually, there is a rival mark to this in Kanto. I hate to burst your bubble. But I guess anywhere in Johto it is technically unmatched. I'm really impatient. Settle down. I use X-Speed in battle to speed up my Pokemon. Okay, well, you can use as many X-Speeds as you want, but I still get to attack in the same turn, and I'm going to blow up your Pokemon, no matter how fast it is. Hey, when you get to battle, do you use X special attack? No, I don't use any X items. They're trash. It's awesome. It really jacks up special attack. Sure, well, you take a big hit in the same turn. Alright, that's obviously all that's sold here. Don't care. Next. I want to get some good TMs, man. Where are they at? Okay, these are good too, but they, well, that's 10,000 each. There's no way. I ain't got the cash for that. Hey, I love strong Pokemon. I feed them protein to crank up their attack. That's right, you gotta have a good balance of protein in your diet. There are 4 Pokemon that evolve if exposed to a linking cord. Machoke, Graveler, Kadabra, and Haunter. Well, how do I get me a linking cord? Some Pokemon only evolve when they hold certain items. I know of 4. Poliwhirl, Onix, Slowpoke, and, Scyther. I heard there are others, too. There's a lot more. Okay. I think, I'll have to look it up when we get closer, but I think Ursaring will evolve into Ursaluna just straight up by a Moonstone. I don't think the Peat Block is actually an item in here, but I'll have to double check that as we get closer. Looking at the ground while I was walking made me dizzy, but I did find this berry. Just a regular ass orange berry. Thanks, kid. You can have another berry tomorrow. Oh, okay. You can't rename Pokemon you get in a trade. The name is a reflection of the original trainer's feelings for it. Okay. I collect Pokemon. Do you have an Abra? I do not. Want to trade from a Chop? Wouldn't make that trade anyway. It's very attached to you. This move should be perfect for a pair return. Yeah, that is return. Okay. That might end up being good for Ursaring later as we get more and more happiness on it. What is this? That's Protect, Reflect, Light Screen, Solar Beam, Thunder, Fire Blast, and Blizzard, and Hyper Beam. Yeah, see, you get the better ones from the game corner. Those are all the inaccurate versions. The more powerful, but the more inaccurate. On Sundays, a lady comes to check out Pokemon. She even gives away TM. Oh, well, that's why I just got that TM. Because today is Sunday. Okay, so if I'd have came here on a different, well, any other day of the week, she would not have been there. I went the wrong way. Gotta go up. Up and up we go, man. Do you listen to Lucky Channel? If you want to win, trade Pokemon with as many people as possible to get different ID numbers. I don't even think I have that channel yet for the Poke Year. If you're tired, try the vending machine's drinks. Your Pokemon will love them too. I don't need me no lemonade. What are you talking about? Alright, now we're on the roof. Whew, I'm tired. Me too, I've been doing nothing but reading dialogue here. I sometimes come up to the rooftop to take a break from shopping. Can we see anything through the binoculars? Maybe I can see my own house. It's the one with the green roof. Okay. Why was he talking to himself? It's kind of weird. Oh, wow! Will you quit bothering me? Or what, bro? What are you gonna do about it, man? Who is that guy? They have bargain sales here every so often. Okay. Pardon? Who says an adult can't get into this? What are you doing, bro? I'm gonna be back every day to collect all the dolls. This one is a duplicate. Here, you can have it. No, thank you. We got a Voltorb doll. I heard there are 30 kinds of dolls. I could care less, brother. I don't play Pokemon to decorate my room. I play Pokemon to beat the Elite Four and become the champion. Let's go ahead and take this all the way down to the basement here. And see if the pathways are open where we can grab the items down here. And they're not. Great. I lose passion for work if someone's watching. Come on, kid, scoot. Machoke, can you please push these boxes around so I can get that item up there, brother? Is there one over here? No, see, they're all blocked off. Damn it. Hey, kid, you're holding us up. Our policy is to work behind the scenes when no one can see us. Yeah, I can't get any of the 3 items. Damn. The stuff on the ground is junk. Take it if you want it. Well, Move the damn boxes, bro. I guess I'm gonna have to check this on a different day. That was unfortunate. We'll be back. We'll be back. Don't worry. Okay. We still have probably only talked to like 75% of the people in town. We already talked to her. Everything else in the center and that. We haven't talked to this guy yet. Have you been to the museum? The museum? It's full of cool exhibits. Is that what this is? Okay. Well, we got more to explore here. Explore the history of Johto, as the sign says. Okay. Let's check this out. Welcome to the Goldenrod City Museum. The museums are always cool, so you gotta check them out. In celebration of our grand opening, admission is free of charge. Please feel free to look around, and we hope you enjoy your visit. I thought she was gonna say, and please don't touch anything. Whoa, what is this? I heard they use the equipment like this drill to excavate the tunnel for the magnet train. Oh, train that goes all the way to Kanto. Why does that look like a ghost face, kinda? The lodestone from the construction of the magnet tunnel. Huh. A metallic dish used for transmitting radio waves. Okay. This kind of looks like a lustrous orb or something. What is this? It's a huge pearl fished up from the Goldenrod harbor. This would fetch quite a heavy price. Now, how do I get it out of here without getting caught? Don't you know it's rude to stare? Beat it, kid. Again. Or what, bro? What are you gonna do about it? You want to battle? I'm keeping my eye on you, kid. Okay, bro. Why don't you look on the other side of the wall at the shady Team Rocket guy? Ha, I'm just messing with you. I'm keeping an eye on everyone. Alright. You do you, Mr. Security Guard guy. What is this cave painting? Before the construction of the new radio tower, there once stood an ancient wooden tower. This mural was originally in that tower. Moving it here was necessary to preserve a piece of Johto's history. Even Pokemon can understand the value of preservation. I can teach your Pokemon to use Baton Pass? No. What are we gonna do with Baton Pass? Come on now. I realize this museum only has just opened, but I was expecting there to be more exhibits. Where is everything? Patience is a virtue, brother. Just relax. They're gonna be filling up the museum in due time. Everything just takes a little bit of time, that's all. I know there's a new bike shop, but I can't find it anywhere. It's literally right down that way. But, okay. Whatever. If you treat your Pokemon nicely, they will love you in return. Oh, let me see your Bayleaf. It's friendly towards you. It looks sorta happy. Well, I already have the TM for return, so that's what I thought that would be for, but anyway. When I use an item on my Pokemon, it acts really glad. I keep losing battles and my Pokemon end up fainting. Maybe that's why my Pokemon don't like me much. Might be the worst trainer of all time. Alright, a couple more houses to go here and then we can finally get into the radio tower. I stocked up on netballs to catch a Pineco, but got it with my very first one. I won't be needing this anymore. Wonderful, we got our own netball. Perfect. Go get me my own Pinecone. Sometimes you get really lucky and catch a Pokemon at full HP. I love that feeling. Okay. They hold bug catching contests in National Park on Route 35. Unfortunately, today's Sunday, so I can't do it, but we will be going back there at some point. Sometimes, even Bugsy competes. Probably how Bugsy found his Scyther. But we absolutely dominated that thing with Noctowl. People like different types of music, but everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Don't be a hater. What? Wow. Very hostile there. I play guitar in our cover band. Give us a listen on the Variety channel. She didn't even tell me what kind of music she likes. I never said whether I agreed or didn't. She just says straight up, don't be a hater. Music and passion are always in fashion. Don't you forget it. Damn, look at those bars right there. Shofu got to get that guy in the Pokemon Cipher. Okay, so that's the underground exit and the bike shop. So I think that's everything else except for the radio tower and I guess the train station. But is that man in black dressed like a Team Rocket member? How silly. Silly goose. They built the new radio tower to replace the old creaky one. Now it transmits even Pokegear broadcast in Johto. Or, I read that wrong, but whatever. Moving on. So this is the radio tower. What do you want, you pest? Scram. Alright. What is this over here? I'm tired of all these scrubs like talking tough and then not even trying to do anything about it. This is a new area. I picked up some rare items abroad. A mirror herb? And a destiny knot for breeding, but... Mirror herb's cool, but it ain't worth the $4,000 price tag. You're out of your mind. All this water, it's totally blop blop splish splish. Huh? No, I don't agree. Hi, I'm looking for this Pokemon. If you have a Tentacool, would you trade it for my Grimer? Maybe if it's an Alolan Grimer, but I don't have a jellyfish, so... You don't have one either? Gee, that's really disappointing. Sorry to burst your bubble, boss. Welcome, I have a selection of exotic plants to adorn your home. Don't care. Do we get a Magikarp? What is this? Welcome. I have adorable aquatic doll... Not the Poke Dolls, bro. Yeah, sure, let me spend $11,000 on an octopus plushie. What is this place? It looks like I can surf off the edge, though. Once I get surf. Okay. Let's check the train station real quick, and then we'll go into the tower. I mean, I can't do anything here yet anyway, but... The magnet train is like Zoom Byun Shu. At least when it's running. Okay. We probably shouldn't have came inside the train station, but... You never know. What is this? It's showing how tall the tower is. How do I get me... It's over here, right, for the radio card. And there's old Whitney right here. Hi, I'm Whitney. Hi, Whitney, I'm Dude. I heard about the quiz to win a radio card, so I came here to get one. But this quiz is so hard. Stand back, Whitney. Let a true professional handle business here. We have a special quiz campaign on right now. Answer 5 questions correctly to win a radio card. Slide it into your Pokegear to play the radio anytime, anywhere. Would you like to take the quiz? Yes, please. Question number 1. Is there a Pokemon that only appears in the morning? Well, yeah, obviously yes, but she said a Pokemon. Is this a trick question? Because there's definitely multiple Pokemon that appear only in morning, as there are multiple Mons that only appear at nighttime too. I'm going to go ahead and say yes, and hope that I'm better than Whitney. We got a winner. Correct. Question number 2. Nidorina can only be female. True? Yes, true. Bullseye. Question number 3. Can Magikarp learn any moves via TM? No, because Magikarp is the ultimate scrub. Easy money. Next. So far, so good. Question number 4. Does Kurt, the Pokeball creator, use apricots as ingredients? No, he uses apricorns. You had me in the first half, but I read that carefully. Wow, right again. Here's the final question. Do Goldenrod and Game Corner's slots have Charmander on their reels? No, because Charmander is ass. They have Squirtle, the best Gen 1 starter Pokemon on the reels. We were just in there. I didn't see Charmander. I only saw Staryu, Pikachu, Squirtle, maybe something else, but there was no... That stupid fire lizard, man. Get him up, get him out. Squirtle's way better. Boom. And just like that, Whitney, I told you. Let the professionals handle business. Bingo, you got it. Congratulations. Here's your prize, the radio card. Let me put it in my Pokegear real quick. Okay. Please tune into our radio shows. Whitney's like, no way! Wow, you did it! I thought the 4th answer was apricots. Yo, what up, man? Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the Polished Crystal playthrough. We're about to go roast some beef and take down Whitney and her Miltank here in a couple minutes. Oops, I should get back to the gym. Damn right you should. Hustle your ass back over there. Alright. Ben is a fabulous DJ. Well, good for Ben. His sweet voice makes me melt. Nobody asked. I love Mary from Pokemon Talk. I only know what she sounds like, though. Pretty sure if you walk upstairs, brother, you can go meet Mary. Isn't it this one right here? Oh no, this is Buena, the password chick. Hi, I'm Buena. Do you know about a radio program called Password? I do, actually. If you can tell me the password from the program, you will earn points. Save up those points and trade them to that sweet young lady over there for some choice prizes. Here you go. It's your very own point card. You got the blue card. Let's go. Okay, tune into my password show. Can I just do it right now? Let me get some points though. Actually, hold on. What are the rewards? If they're trash, then I don't care. You can cash in your save points for a lovely prize of your choice. Which prize would you like? Max elixirs are cool. You can straight up buy rare candies. Oh yeah, by the way, I have one rare candy in the bag. You can see that in the top left corner. Because either Fanfi or Teddiursa did find one with their pickup ability when I was training. And a Violite for 5 points. Huh. And a PP up for 6. An ability capsule. Huh. That's cool. Okay. Well, I might have to turn this on for like 5 minutes every day before work just to get some points. Like it whenever in between recordings type thing. Well, hell, let's get our first point right now then. We just gotta find the password channel. Don't care about Oak's Pokemon talk. No, not Lucky. That's the ID number 1. Hello? Where's Buena's password? Is it this? I thought this was the one for the... This should be the one for the ID number, right? Yeah, Lucky Number Show has to be. I guess... I only have 3 channels. This thing is garbage. I don't know how to find her channel, but I'll figure it out later. Lullabies on the radio make Pokemon sleep. That's why I'm not going to talk to that Jigglypuff. You can listen to the radio anywhere. Tune in. I just did. I only get 3 channels with this old school device here. I have a radio interview to promote my latest song. I have performed in front of big crowds before, but boy am I nervous. Sorry, authorized personnel only beyond this point. It wasn't that way before. There's something wrong with the director. Oh, maybe we have to do that first and then get like the expansion card to actually listen to the password show. Anyway, I don't care about that. We need to get another gym badge here, so let's go do it. Is the squad healed up here? Yes. Oh, okay, I did take the Lumberry off Gligar. Should I give it to Noctowl? What kind of berries do we got? I have 2 Lumberries now, but I'd rather save those for the Elite Four. Whitney ain't gonna be that much of a problem. Noctowl can't get paralyzed if Miltank has Body Slam because I'm a Ghost type, so I can't get hit with Body Slam. So let's give Noctowl another Pecha Berry. I think that's what I had last time. Alright. It's time to go get that 3rd gym badge. Let's do it. Because we've now talked to everybody in town, and it took an hour to do so, which is crazy, but whatever. Alright, Bayleaf. Let's get the job done here. Give it your best shot, or I'll take you down. You ain't taking nothing down. I'll tell you that right now. My team is way better than yours, Samantha. What do you got? Meowth? Really? Although, let's just hope I don't miss too many Razor Leafs here. I do have Disarming Voice, that's right. We got that Fairy attack, even though we're not Fairy type yet, but we will be. We will be. I really hope this is a 2-shot, but I don't know. Okay, it is. Not bad, not bad. Probably could have taken it out with Headbutt. I shouldn't have risked the miss, but we got it anyway. Okay. So how's it going to work with Payday? If I win this... Sorry, not if I win. When I win this fight, do I get a little bit extra cash? Or does it only affect, you know, whoever uses Payday? That's annoying. Now I'm probably going to need a crit in order to... You know, one of these two, if I get a crit, then we can still get the 2-shot. But now this might do less than half, yeah. Will you quit yelling at me, Meowth? Pissing me off. Come on. Bayleaf, come through with the crit right here. If not, I'll try out Disarming Voice. Okay. 40 base power special attack, but it's not. It doesn't get stab boosted, so it's only 40 base power. It's really bad. I just want to see the animation. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Decent little boost to the experience points there. And we get the extra 80 bucks from the Payday. Sweet. Okay, Super Potion Bayleaf up. Not bad, not bad. Alright. By the way, I think if you look at, like, it's impossible to tell when you're in here with all these little potted plants or whatever. But if you look at it from a zoomed out version, I think it actually is supposed to make the shape of Clefairy, if I remember correctly. Snubble's annoying because it could have Intimidate here. I'll just switch if it does. Yeah, okay. Snubbles always have Intimidate. I still don't have any fighting attacks. So we'll just go Teddy Bear. I really need to get... got you with the Clear Amulet. I really need to get Rock Smash and Strength. Because they are both actually fighting type attacks in this game. Well, I know Strength is. I think Rock Smash is too. But we are going to get Rock Smash shortly, just not till after the gym, unfortunately. But that'll be a thing. Or is it Strength? I forget which one we get from that guy that's right over by the Sudowoodo tree. I think it's Rock Smash. But I could be tripping. I haven't played through Johto in so long. Alright. Let's fight. Oh, this is not even a double battle. I'm trying to beat Whitney. My senior and I can beat you first. Oh, maybe it's a double battle, but they don't actually... Yeah. It's 2 trainers, but they don't actually send 2 out at a time. There is no double battles in this game. Alright, we got the Puff. We can deal with the Puff. That was the wrong move. I meant to go for Razor Leaf. But I switched the spot. Razor Leaf was in the 3rd position like this whole time. I just swapped it with Disarming Voice though, because I like to organize my attacks like shortest to longest, so it kind of goes down like this. So you'll see me swap around attacks a lot throughout playthroughs as I learn different moves, and I'll have to like reorganize them. You know, I don't always do it. Like I still haven't done it with Noctowl. Like Hex is still at the bottom. But I'll do it eventually. I don't like to waste too much time doing it because of how often you're switching around movesets in the early game, right? It would just be annoying if I was constantly reorganizing them to make them go shortest to longest. Oh, you got your own teddy bear. Not bad. Alright, we hit level 23 off this. Is there anybody else that's really close to a level up before we go fight Whitney? 266. Okay, obviously not Gligar. Nah, nobody's really close. Well, let's just go for Razor Leaf, I guess. Either way, it's going to be like a 2-shot. I was thinking about going for Headbutt to get a flinch, though. Damn, he actually take that pretty good. And that's doing a lot right there. Got the 4-hitter. Not bad, Teddy, not bad. See if we can get a crit. Again, for anybody watching this in the future on YouTube, I understand this was like a very slow-paced episode, but that's what happens. Damn. Oh, he got the 5-hitter. He actually got me. That's kind of what happens whenever you get to Goldenrod, right? This is going to be the one episode in the entire playlist where there's not that much action in terms of battles. Because this was the most like dialogue to read in the whole game when you're playing through. You know, Johto, whenever you get to Goldenrod, it's like the city with the most NPCs, the most buildings, all that good stuff. So it does take a while to get through here. Alright, well luckily because of, you know, Teddy Ursa and Fanfi's pickups, I don't have to run back to the Pokemon Center. I have so many revives and potions that they've been picking up. So let's do this, and then we're just going to go right into the Whitney fight here. And hope for the best. Miltank is going to be a problem, but again, we have Noctowl, which is a ghost type. And actually, I'm going to do this now. Okay, much more satisfying for me to look at. So we'll see, but Noctowl, I mean, again, with no real fighting attacks, the only fighting attack I have is Fanfi's Reversal, but that's all dependent upon how much HP Fanfi has left. So we're just going to get in there with Bayleaf and see what we can do here. Hi, I'm Whitney. We just did this 5 minutes ago in the radio tower, Whitney. I remember. You don't have to introduce yourself again. Everyone was into Pokemon, so I got into it too. Pokemon are super cute. Sure. You want to battle? I'm warning you, I'm good. Oh, I've heard the rumors. You and your pink cow are very, very notorious when it comes to memorable Pokemon trainers. Alright, she starts with a Clefairy, which in this game is actually going to be a fairy type. Not just a normal type. Razor Leaf probably still do decent damage though. I hope. If this does less than half, I'll go for the Headbutt flinch. Okay. Actually, take that back. I'm going to switch out. I'm not dealing with the Tract. No shot, buddy. So we're going to go into Noctowl because I cannot get attracted. As we are both female. And then you're going to go for Metronome. I really hope it doesn't pull... Okay, Belly Drum. Okay, so this, I didn't realize it was gonna have metronome. So let me talk about this for a second. I did read in the patch notes of this game. Also, I hope she doesn't potion. She doesn't. Okay, so that belly drum was pointless. So I am playing on version 3.2.1 of this game, but apparently the current version is 3.2.3, so I'm a couple versions behind. Oh, she's got her own Teddy. Because according to what I read, on the version 3.2.1 that I'm on, I didn't do anything. Oh, you got Feint Attack, obviously. Whenever Pokemon use Metronome, and I think it was if they pull the attack Flare Blitz, it causes the game to crash. So I did kind of get... I mean, what are the odds, right? That's why I didn't really worry about updating it. Feint Attack is bad. But really, like, Noctowl is probably not going to do much against Miltank anyway, so I'll just stay in and... I'll try the Hypnosis, why not? Damn. I guess I'll hit it with Swift next turn, and then when I go down to the next Feint Attack, I'll bring in something to revenge it. So, I mean, you know, what are the odds it's going to pull, like, that one attack, right? Again, I think it was Flare Blitz. It was some kind of fire attack with Metronome causes the game to crash. So, you know, Metronome can pull, like, what is it, 100 attacks probably? So what are the odds? Well, I guess in that it'd be, you know what I mean, 1 in 100, but you get the point. We could definitely smoke it with a Magnitude, but you might be faster, so I'm just going to go Bayleaf, take it out with the Leaf. With the Razor Leaves, don't even need a crit. Teddy's at low health there. Okay, not bad. What else does she have besides Miltank, though? I don't remember. Ah, she doesn't normally have this, that's why I don't remember. Do I bother trying to poison this guy? Probably not. I can get some Headbutt flinches on it, though. So let's do this, and hopefully it's not a Curse Lax. And start setting up. Oh, he's roll out, okay. What else could we do here? I could also sack Gligar. I think probably what I'll do... Let me try to flinch him then to ruin the rollout. This ain't gonna do much damage, but I'm just trying to stop the attack. I'll do it again. I need to save some health on Bayleaf, right, for Miltank. Damn it, bro. Because I don't potion in battle, so this is... I got rid of Healing Light like a dumbass. And now Bayleaf is going to be... It won't even be able to do anything against Miltank. I got to go for Razor Leaf and try to get rid of this guy. I think he lives, though. He definitely does. Maybe he'll miss rollout. No. I wonder if she even has any potions. Let's go Teddy, though. We might have to have Phanpy clutch up against Miltank, which is sketch. But it might have to be done. Okay, she doesn't potion this. She might not even have any potions. But if she does, she's saving them for the cow. This is going to be tough. You got to remember, Miltank, even for being a big cow, it's actually really, really fast. Hey, just one left? But I ain't losing you here. I mean, that's very easily could be a true statement there, Whitney. That was really unfortunate. I let Bayleaf take so much damage. I should not have done that. I could growl this thing, because she can't, now that it's her last Pokemon, she can't reset the stat drops. So I'm going to growl it once. Oh, it's okay. It also has rollout. That's annoying. And of course, you know, I'm not faster, so I won't be able to flinch with Headbutt. Teddy's going to have to take a lot of rollouts here. I got to hope one misses eventually. Just to reset the streak. Okay, that's actually good damage. I'm barely going to live this one, though. But you know what? What if a rollout puts Phanpy in good range where I could just smoke it with a... Okay, you're on a fat streak, though. Was that 4? It was 4, and rollout actually ends on 5. So I'm going to go to Gligar and sack it. Because the 5th rollout might actually OHKO me. Maybe I can get a poison on it. No. Connected the rollout, I'm definitely getting KO'd. I think rollout ends on 5 in this game. It doesn't actually go forever. We could also go Flaffy, try to get a static paralysis. That's not a bad idea. And then it's all going to come down to Flaffy versus Miltank. Could also Mud Slap it. Because she's not going to be able to reset the... Fresh Snack? Hello? That's like milk drink? Okay. So I have it at -1 attack because of growl, right? We also are going to now put it at -1 accuracy. And I'm just going to kind of try to cheese the fight. I should also T-Wave it, but I think you're going to get static. Yeah, you're going to paralyze yourself with static. Holy damage, bro. Why did you get a crit right there? Never mind. I'm going to get KO'd now because of the next one. This is going to be tough. Can Fanfi do it again, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, we might, whatever. If I take an L, I take an L. Do I even bother going for magnitude? I'll magnitude once. But if I flinch, I'm just going to switch it up to reversal. Oh, that doesn't even do that much. Okay. I think Fanfi's going to clutch it again. The bulky little elephant here. That was a crit. That was a high roll, and it was a high magnitude roll, and it was also a crit, and it still barely did anything. But I think you're going to go fresh snack again. Yeah, going for reversal is kind of pointless. I need to chip it more. Oh, it barely did damage because I growled it. I thought Stomp was going to do a lot more. But the issue with Stomp is it's going to get flinches. I'm getting really bad magnitudes. All right, it's time to switch over to reversal. Once I get down to like the next Stomp will actually let me KO it with reversal. So the whole fight comes down to this. If I flinch to the Stomp, I lose. If I don't flinch, it'll put me low enough where reversal takes it out. Oh, she does have potions. Why didn't she use it against the other Mons then? It all comes down to this Stomp, baby. Come on, Fanfi, do it again. Yes! That has to take it out, right? No! Really? Oh, we're cooked. I don't really care. It is what it is. Maybe you'll go milk drink for no reason and I could still win. I was trying to go through the whole playthrough without taking an L, but really, all we have to do is not take an L in the Elite Four. If we take L's on Whitney's milk tank, that's understandable. I mean, the AI sees the KO, right? You just go for Stomp. But if you go for fresh snack milk drink, you're going to get KO'd to reversal. I think. It actually might still live it, but... Should I just potion? I never potion in battle, but I don't really feel like doing this fight again. Here's the thing, like, I'll never use revives or potions in something like the Elite Four. Like, I have to have a good enough team for that, but... I'm not really at the point where I have a good enough team yet to try to beat this. You know what? I'm gonna do it. It's like breaking my first rule. And she actually went for Stomp. Oh, you missed because of the... I forgot about that. I dropped the accuracy, so there was a chance you could have missed there. So I didn't even need to potion, but I still did it. Yeah, I'm a scrub. You can let me know in the YouTube comments. I get it. Oh, wait. Reversal does 0 damage now. Right. I trolled. I should have just banked on the miss, but you can't, can't really do that. Well, it's far from over then. Alright, after this, I'm going to switch back to reversal. But now it's going to start going for milk drink again. How many reversals do you have? 10 more out of 15? I'll magnitude one more time. Because it's going to do milk drink. I totally forgot that I dropped the accuracy with Mud Slap. Oh man, this fight's annoying. But I bet you Fresh Snack only has 5 PP. Like all the other recovery moves. Alright, last magnitude. We get the 10. But that still won't be enough. Yeah. Reversal will take it out. Never mind. It's healing again. But the next Stomp will put me in good range. But I promise, in this playthrough, I will not be... Oh, that did nothing. I still need to get hit harder. I'm not going to use revives or potions in the Elite Four. Take that to the bank. Damn, that's still doing like... This is actually... I think actually you're out of milk drinks now. This is still far from over. I could... I'm not even going to potion again. If I lose, I lose. It is what it is. Damn, this fight's tough. So it's going to come down to next turn again. If I flinch, I lose. If I don't, I win. Oh, you still... Okay. Gotta wait for the last snack here. Maybe that has 10 PP, who knows. Okay, it obviously has more than 5. Oh, this fight's annoying. Maybe I should have saved Bayleaf to poison it. Well, we're just locked in a war right now with Whitney. We live, and I flinch. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna take the L because I don't like using the potion in battle anyway. We gotta have an authentic dub here. Yeah, you can have your 500 bucks, Whitney. We're coming right back though. We're coming right back. Don't get it twisted. All right. I didn't mean to use Headbutt. I do have Poison Powder. It really wouldn't even help that much, though. What I needed to do was paralyze this damn thing. That's what I needed. This is actually going to be harder than I thought. It's because I don't have a fighting move. If I had Rock Smash to, like, lower the defense and stuff, this would be easy money, but... Now knowing that Clefairy comes out first, we can just lead with Noctowl or Flaffy, but I kind of like saving Flaffy. What else could we do here? Any other kind of berries? Bayleaf has the Miracle Seed. Fanphy has the Hard Stone, which I'm not going to use Rollout. So instead you can have... Loaded Dice is funny. I can't use that, obviously, but... Wait, what kind of TMs, HMs do we have now? Nothing good. Flash to lower accuracy? We could just nuke this Miltank's accuracy. Like, I only did it once. I could do it more. Citrus don't really help Fanphy either, though. I'll just give it an Oran Berry for 10 HP. Wait, I actually don't have a good matchup into Whitney. This is kind of tough. How are we gonna do this? I think paralyzing it is the best option, but that crit that you got with Stomp, I mean, I still don't take more than 3. It was still a 3-shot, but it was a 2-shot because of the crit. I still think Fanphy can do this against Miltank. That was... I don't know, Reversal really wasn't doing that much, though. I don't know. Let's try this again, but we might have to go back to the drawing board if I lose to her twice. I'm gonna have to think of some other options here. Damn. I kind of got cooked, I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Running back with Clefairy. Again, hopefully it doesn't pull Flare Blitz. I probably should have saved, but... Should I just put it to sleep? Nah, we'll go for the 3-shot with Swift. It's not even a 3-shot. Alright, I'm putting it to sleep then. Good night, Clefairy. I could also put Miltank to sleep, but again, that doesn't really help either. I wish I had Toxic, man. Obviously, I was in that battle for 20 minutes. Toxic Poison would have taken it out, but... oh, wait, I can actually Hex Clefairy. It's a Fairy type, not a normal type. GG's. See ya. The problem is everybody else is pure normal, so I can't do that on them. Okay, we know Teddy has Feint Attack. Maybe I could save Noctowl. But Miltank had Rollout, so what's the point? Like, wasting this thing to Feint Attacks is pointless, but it also... Like, what? I can't even do anything to Miltank with this moveset. The only thing I can do is put it to sleep. I don't see the point of that. Well, let's see if we can 3-shot... Well, we can 3-shot with Swift. I can barely live another one of those, so I'll go for it. We know she has a Hyper Potion. She might use it this time, but we'll see. I should live this with, like, between 10 and 20. Check that, 7. Okay. She doesn't potion, though, so we take out Teddy. Okay. And then it was Munchlax and the cow. Level up ain't gonna help nothing. I could try to put Munchlax to sleep, but I also would rather just take the damage. I'll go for it. Not bad. 2 for 2. All right, this time I have to save the HP on not Meganium, Bayleaf, because we got to poison the cow, I think. Or do I do what I said and go for the paralysis? I think that's actually better. That's pathetic damage because this guy obviously has really good Spadef. What does Peck do? Peck is just so weak. Alright, takes me out with rollout. What if I just go Fanfi right now? Well, Teddy's faster though. I could flinch this thing with Headbutt. Okay. I guess I could also growl. We could also growl Miltank like 12 times just so it can't do any damage. But then, okay, so that's the thing, right? If I growl Miltank too much, then it wouldn't even be able to damage Fanfi to get it low enough where reversal even works. The problem with this thing is it just needs to be slowed down with paralysis. I need to outspeed it. So it's like I really want to go out to Flaffy and I'm gonna do it now while it's still using rollout. I think it's better odds to get static. I think paralysis is the best status for this. So I'm actually just gonna T-wave it to ensure I get it. Never mind, we get it with static. Okay, that's fine. Miltank's scrappy. What does that have to do with anything? Miltank recovered using a Lumberry. Why is it telling me about Scrappy? Okay, well I'm glad I clicked T-wave. That was interesting. Turn of events, right? Static paralysis, but then it said, you know, the Lumberry went off. I don't know why it said Scrappy, but we still paralyzed it anyway. Now I can Mud Slap it. It's still faster. I'm also not surprised. But that right there, the full paralysis does reset the rollout turns. So -1 accuracy, -1 attack, just like last time. You hit the stomp, but I might live it because you're at -1. I do. Flaffy. Alright, whatever. So Flaffy doesn't out... I just wanted to check the speed. Okay. I guess we're going to Fanfi. I wanted to check the speed. Holy crap, you're still faster? Even paralyzed? That's crazy. Not really surprising. Magnitude 7 is decent chip, so two more stomps puts me in like perfect range. The problem is you're just gonna milk drink again. Oh, I had the Oranberry. I forgot about that. That might even hurt me in a weird way. Can I ever get a full paralysis though? Fanfi picked up a Lumberry. What? Huh? Is Fanfi holding the Lumberry? What? Pick up and go off. Okay. This second battle is kind of cool here. We're like learning some stuff. So there's the snack. I got you. Am I ever going to get a full paralysis? It's been like 6 turns in a row since it got paralyzed. That's okay. That just means we're going to get the full paralysis when we need to, type thing. Well, I wish I was at lower health, but take it. We'll take it. That's actually not ideal because now it's going to fresh snack next turn. That's such a weird word to say. Oh, you're still actually in the green. Maybe not. Okay. Dude, this cow is impossible to take out unless you have like a actual fighting attack. Reversal's good, but I gotta be at like less than 10 HP. You missed this. Okay. Like this is the good setup, but it's not. Oh, that's bad. That's for your rollout boost, but whatever. Why'd I go for defense curl? That didn't even make any sense. Should I just build up a fat rollout boost? I feel like I just need to get hit once by Stomp. But it's doing everything but stomping. This is so annoying because I'm going to be in a perfect spot if you ever just go for it. But then because you're still faster, I need to... I'm just going to magnitude. Now you stomp. Okay, please stomp again. Bruh. I'm gonna run out of reversals. Oh, this is not it. No! You stop doing that, man. Just stomp me. And then on the following turn, after you connect the stomp, that's where I need the full para. That's the only... Oh. I really wish Noctowl could hit this thing with Hex. I would just nuke it. This is a pain in the ass right now. Okay. Magnitude 10 for no reason, into a full para, into a magnitude 10, and we win. Actually, not, after all these defense curls, it's not going to do anything. I crit through the defense curls. But now you're going to fresh stomp. You don't. Fresh snack. You don't. I get a magnitude 5, which is literally going to do 0 at +2 defense. Now you should recover again. What? I don't see a way out of this. Could Teddy outspeed it and flinch it with Headbutt? It wouldn't matter. It probably could outspeed it. And now I can't poison it because it's paralyzed. I just need to get hit with a stomp. I'm literally almost out of reversals. Yeah, that was kind of like an obvious fresh snack. I'm halfway tempted to go for a roll out on my own, but it's like, how do I... I'd have to get so many hits... Alright. I'd have to get so many hits off in a row. And like, you get paralyzed and everything. Please just connect a stomp. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Whatever. We have to just hope you miss a stomp or get full para'd. I can't, I literally can't even take this cow out. This is crazy. Oh, brother. Well. I can't do much damage. I guess I could just para-flinch it down, but the thing is, like, she still has the one potion, so we have to get past that first. If I can get a very clutch crit, at, like, before she does the, before she gets the potion off, then we can take it out before the potion, but... Like, I'd have to, like, crit the next one. That does a crazy amount of damage, but... If I don't get a crit here, she's gonna rip the potion. Oh, okay. I was kind of thinking I was gonna get a flinch, but... Holy moly, Miltank. You are annoying. +3 defense now. Damn. Well, I mean, Fanfi has what it takes to take this thing out. It's just more of like a, it's more so like a luck thing. She used it really early, wow. But I think it's over again. I guess next time I just try to poison it, I guess. But that, if it's not toxic poison, it don't really matter. I don't think the growl and mud slaps are even that beneficial. If I flinch it 6 times in a row, I win right now, but I doubt that happens. I'll flinch / full para, but I only have 3 headbutts left, so it's actually not possible. Let's see. If I can keep it low and not let it get a snack off, well, now it's going to click snack. I need back-to-back flinches / full paras, and then I can kill it with scratch, I think. Oh, you went stomp to KO me. I don't know why. So, but, well, that actually sucks. I wanted that last headbutt flinch. But if Bayleaf crits Razor Leaf, I could also flinch you with Headbutt, but it's going to do a lot less than Teddy's Headbutts. I need to crit Razor Leaf or hope that you get fully para'd, but because it's at +3 defense, at 3 defense curls, this Razor Leaf's going to do no damage. If you get a crit, it ignores the defense boost though, so it will do a lot. But if it gets this milk drink off, like it's just wraps, it would eventually still win. I didn't crit, and you get the milk drink off. Really, bro? Well, let me see if I can even get a crit, how much it would do, but... This is not great. Damn. Well, I don't even need a crit yet. I should go for headbutts, but I'm kind of curious, like, what a crit would do for me. I can't get one, though. Well, we got some things to think about here. Let me see how much Headbutt does for science. It's not much. Dang, man, I don't know how much I need to be in range for the crit to take it out. Bro, this is so annoying. Oh, man. You know, Disarming Voice is a special attack, but it's so weak and it's not stabbed that it would probably do the same as Razor Leaf. I could try it, but I'll guarantee you it don't do much. It's a little bit stronger than Razor Leaf, but the thing about going for the Razor Leafs is I can crit, and then it would do a lot because it would ignore the +3 Phys Def. I can't get one. Let's go for 3 Headbutts and then 2 Disarming Voices. If I flinch it every time, that would work. It would I'd have to get a lucky full para on after I go for the first Disarming Voice. That does no damage, bro. Oh, jeez. Okay, 1 more flinch and maybe 2 Disarming Voice gets it. It's still a little out of range. Okay, 1 more flinch and then I think we can do it. Please, man. Okay, I think 2 Disarming Voices gets it. If it doesn't, I'll try for 1 more Headbutt. But if I got 2 or 3 more flinches with the Headbutt, then this would take it out, but that's a lot to ask for. A crit Razor Leaf would KO it, but I'm not trying to miss Razor Leaf, so I think it's between Headbutt or Disarming Voice. Disarming Voice does more than half of that remaining amount. Not by much, but it should do like just about, if not a little bit over half that remaining amount. So it should be a 2-shot. I'm banking on a full para or a random choke where you don't click Fresh Snack, but I think you click it. I know you still have plenty of them, but Headbutt here is doing such bad damage. I just got 3 flinches in a row, like, you know. What are the odds I keep getting him or it gets full para'd? I'm trying this. Please. Come on, let me get the para, bro. Okay, the crit doesn't matter. No! This thing is so annoying, bro. Come on. What are we doing here? There's just no shot. I'm gonna run out of Headbutt. Yeah, I can't take this thing out. The poison really wouldn't help. It's about, I mean, it would help a little bit. But it's not toxic poison, so it doesn't matter. Now I get the crit with Razor Leaf, so at least we know how much it does. These 6 Headbutts will barely even bring it under half if I flinch them all. Like, this is not gonna work. This thing is an absolute unit, bro. Oh, man. It's really not that bad if you have fighting types, but I just have the reversal. You go for rollout. Alright, this is the last Headbutt. I'd still have to crit another Razor Leaf, which is just atrocious odds. I mean, it's still gonna Fresh Snack anyway, so this is irrelevant. But if I get a crit, I have a chance. If not, it's gonna heal up. Okay, I got fully para'd. At least I haven't missed a Razor Leaf, so we're still in the game, but as soon as you heal again, it's over. Because I don't, you know, I don't have any more Headbutts to flinch it. 1 more para would do it, maybe. No. Okay, roll out, you miss again. There's no way you're out of snacks, right? You still... No, that's such a bad miss, Bayleaf. Come on, man. Crit this thing. Damn it. Oh, does Disarming Voice get it from here? I don't think it does, but it's really close. I'm going to try it. I don't want to miss Razor Leaf. It's going to be really close, but I think it survives. I think that was 50 turns. I don't know. In this one, there's just no shot that happened, right? Holy moly. That's why this fight is so legendary. Oh my goodness, bro. I don't even know. I don't even want to read that dialogue. I don't even know what to say right now. All right, Whitney. Pull it together. You meanie. Man, get your ass up, Whitney. Oh no, you made Whitney cry. It's okay, she'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. Bro, that was painful right there. I feel like she still had more fresh snacks. Because there's no way it should only have 5 PP like other recovery moves, but in the first attempt she used it. She had to have used it way more than 5 times in that first attempt. Holy crap, dude. What? What do you want? A badge? Yeah, you're damn right I want a badge. Oh, I forgot. Here's the plain badge. Okay. Let's add this to the badge tracker. That was ridiculous. And there we go. Top left corner of the screen, we now got 3 badges. Holy moly. The plain badge lets your Pokemon use strength outside of battle. Can I get strength? It's a fighting attack. It really would have helped right there, but it's too late for that. Oh, you can have this too. The TM for Attract. That's so helpful. Whew. It's Attract. It makes full use of a Pokemon's charm. It's just perfect for a cutie like me. Alright, get me out of this gym, bro. I'm never coming back here. Never. Except for when I play Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and potentially either Nuzlocke that or Map Randomizer. Bro. That was crazy. Did you actually watch that whole fight? Oh man, I was out of ideas. I didn't know what to do. Because that was my last Headbutts. Disarming Voice is so weak until I evolve and actually become a fairy type. Right now I'm just pure grass. Wow. Well, I'm going to go ahead and deposit Gligar here because I'm going to go catch another member of the squad. The reason we couldn't do it before, you might be thinking, well, is it something in the national park? No. We need the squirt bottle in order to catch the next member of the squad. So let's do this and deposit the Gligar. And then heal everybody up. That was ridiculous. Why do I put myself through that struggle, man? Just bring somebody with a fighting attack to take down the cow. I really thought Phanpy could do it with reversal, but I don't know. Obviously, reversal is not good unless you're really at 1 HP. Then it's really, really good. But I was just kind of playing with fire. You know, I was rolling the dice, hoping that I could survive with less than 10 HP. But it didn't work out in either one of the fights. That was unfortunate. Oh, you're better than Whitney? Damn right I am. You'll be okay then. Here's my water bottle. By the way, I forgot to disable the Gligar sprite. Take that off for a minute. Boom. We got the Squirtle bottle. Let's get it. Alright. And let's go use this on that wiggly tree up on whatever, Route 34 or 37. I don't remember which route it's on. Alright. I wonder how many kinds of Pokemon are in the world. Over 1,000. 3 years ago, Professor Oak said that there were 150 different kinds. A strange tree is blocking the road. It wriggles around. Why did it say wriggles? That's weird. If you talk to it. I heard it became wild when somebody watered it with a squirt bottle. Excuse me, kid. Can you do a guy a favor? Can you take this Pokemon with mail to my friend? He's on Route 31. Sure. You will. Perfect. Thanks, kid. My pal's a chubby guy who snoozes all the time. You'll recognize him right away. Alright. Is this Kenya? You can read it, but don't lose it on Route 31. Oh yeah, there was a weird tree blocking the road. I wonder if it's been cleared. Yeah, this is Kenya. Oh, you found that on YouTube? That's what's up, man. Thank you. Wait, is this is another Spearow? Why did I always think Kenya was a Farfetch'd? Am I trolling? Original trainer Randy. Okay, well, after all this, let's put Spearow back on the team tracker. I'll still catch Sudowoodo, but it'll just get sent to the box. It's whatever. That's cool, man. That's actually how you found the channel, was from the Emerald playthrough. I thought maybe you just randomly stumbled upon the Twitch stream. Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Emerald is my favorite region of all time. I can't find this Spearow. Where is this? Scraggy, Scizor, Sandy Shocks. Where's Spearow, bro? There it is. Alright, just like we started the episode, Spearow's back on the squad. What's your favorite region of all time in Pokemon? Alright. Due to the time constraints, bro, I'm about to skip ahead a little bit and see if I can bob and weave these trainers. Great. But this is going to end up being like over 2 hours for part 4 on YouTube. But I wanted to end the episode when I got all the way up to Ekritique. Also because today is Sunday. We need to talk to that kid on, you know, Sunny on Sundays. Just behind Sudowoodo to get the magnet, right? I think that's the item that Sunny gives out. So we still got to make our way up there. I'm just going to switch to Fanfi for the magnitude. Whatever, Charm's annoying, but it is what it is. Hopefully I can dodge the rest of the trainers on the route. I'll still come back and, like, fight them next time, you know? Because I also want to catch a Pokemon at another member of the squad at the start of part 5, but to do that I gotta stream this again at nighttime. It's another Pokemon that only shows up at night. It's a little hint and a little tease for the next episode. What are we picking up here? Super Potion, wonderful. There's a TM up there too. This guy's spinning really fast. Whoop! And whoop! Not bad. Oh, why did I go that way? I'm trolling. He could have got me right there. What is this? Hold on, I gotta lock in. Damn it. We got sniped by the Voltorb guy. Behold my graceful ball dexterity. Yeah, alright, man. Whatever. Hopefully Noctowl can just sweep all these Voltorbs. That, like, half of them are super low level. This one being the lowest. But yeah, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to add Sudowoodo to the team. And, you know, I plan on actually taking that thing all the way through the Elite Four. Because, you know, there can't be a very long list of people who have got Sudowoodo into the Johto Hall of Fame, right? So I kind of want to add myself to that list. Sudowoodo obviously is a very mid to below average Pokemon, everybody knows that. But in this game, I think it actually did get a slight adjustment and boost to its base stats. And also, a few weeks ago, or maybe even a month ago at this point, I did watch Picaspery take Sudowoodo all the way through Purity Forest, so that video right there got me thinking, and I was like, dude, next time I play through Johto, I kind of want to use a Sudowoodo. Because personally, I've never taken Sudowoodo through the Elite Four because it's really hard, but in this game, man, we could juice it up. We got Stone Edge, we got Ice Punch, we got Sucker Punch. We can do some things with Sudowoodo in this playthrough, so. OG Yellow and Crystal. Oh, that's what's up. I was going to dazzle you with my prized Pokemon, but your prowess electrified me. You're the best I've ever battled. Huh? You're the one who saved all the Slowpoke? Damn right, that was me. Well, no wonder I couldn't beat you. Would it be okay to get your number? I don't want to miss anything you do from now on. No. Oh, but I'm not dangerous. You look kind of sus, man. That's why I said no. Alright, let's get out of here. But that's cool, is that you're talking about OG Yellow and Crystal as your favorite Pokemon games? Is this guy's, or actually it's a chick, do you still give the Quick Claw? I just want to teach y'all a lesson about the Quick Claw. I should have read her dialogue, I didn't realize it was going to be that long. But the Quick Claw, in my opinion, I know I talk about it in all the playthroughs that I do, is by far and away the stupidest item that Pokemon ever invented. It's the cheapest item, like never use a Quick Claw. In a playthrough or in a competitive situation, all of it. So we're going to take this thing, and I just tossed it right there in the trash can, right there, and it's gone forever. Never to be seen again in this playthrough. Cheese item. Alright, we'll come back and talk to all these people next time too, but I want to go catch Sudowoodo. and look, so Sudowoodo we're going to have to train up, and at the start of part 5, when I come back to stream that, I'm also going to add another new member to the squad. And so we're going to have a couple Pokemon to train. Hence, kind of why I wanted to skip over all of the trainers before the National Park and even these 2 trainers after here. So we're going to carefully bob and weave everybody and squirt some water on this tree. Just in case I fail to capture somehow, I'm going to save it. But we should be good. And actually, Noctowl's fine for a lead because it does have Hypnosis, so let's do that. It's a weird tree. Use the squirt bottle. Indeed. The weird tree doesn't like the squirt bottle. The weird tree attacked. Well, let's throw some Pokeballs at it. Imagine I found like a shiny one. That would have been crazy. with the like red cherry berries on his fingers. All right. So let's just go for. I would hex Oko this idiot. I don't even know. I'm gonna Swift it once and then just put it to sleep and start throwing Pokeballs. I don't know how. I mean, Sudowoodo doesn't have the greatest SPDF. I think in this game it actually got buffed to like 80 bit. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have just found the adamant Sudowoodo. Okay, we connect the Hypnosis. That's always a good step one here. Makes it easier to catch. Obviously, you should chip it down more, but I'm just going to go ahead and sling some Ultra Balls at this guy. And hope we catch it here before he wakes up. I got 3 Ultra Balls. Let's go, man. And then, like I'm saying, Sudowoodo, we can actually get Ice Punch in this game with the move tutor back in Goldenrod, so I got to do that. I also got to put Fire Punch, I think, on Teddy. And I'll think about that after, but we catch Sudowoodo first try. And again, I want to keep going until we can get that magnet with Sunny, because today is Sunday, so I want to take advantage of that. And then I'll save in Ecruteak City, so we're almost done here. Just a couple more minutes. Oh, I thought somebody usually pulls up, but that must be in Hard Gold, Soul Silver as well. Did you clear that wretched tree? Indeed I did, buddy. I'm impressed. I want you to have this. Is Rock Smash that's usually like the Brick Break TM number. That happens to be Brick Break. What? You can shatter rocks with just a single well-aimed smack. If any rocks are in your way, just break them up. Okay, now I'm confused. I don't know how to get Rock Smash or Strength. Oh wait. One of them you get from the Mount Mortar guy, right? Well, Brick Break is cool too, but let's go talk to Sunny real quick over here. Great, we're gonna have to fight somebody else. That's fine. Let's go with Teddy Ursa, actually. Alright. Pokemon can't do a thing if they're asleep. I'll show you how scary that is. Could have just left my Noctowl in front that has insomnia. But whatever. Oh, it's drowsy. Maybe we can Oko it with Feint Attack. Probably just going to go for Headbutt anyway, though, because I don't think Feint Attack would Oko, and at least this I might flinch him. Almost took him out. We do flinch him, and we can now take him out with Feint Attack. Easy money, baby. Okay. Great. Now we can get our free magnet from this kid over here. And I might look like the biggest noob of all time. Oh, my mom bought me something else. Hi, dude. How are you? I'm chilling, Mom. I'm about to talk to my boy Sunny right here and get hooked up with a free magnet because it's Sunday. I found a useful item shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry. It's in your PC. You'll like it. Great. We'll go check that out in a minute. But, what was I talking about? Oh, the, I forgot what I was just talking about. My mom distracted me with that phone call. Alright, thank you, Sunny. Appreciate it. Oh, okay, so I was starting to say that I'm going to look like the biggest noob right now because I can't remember how to get Rock Smash in this game. He's talking about his sister Monica on Mondays. We'll find her later. Black Apricorn. I think you get strength from the guy just outside of Ecruteak. That he comes stumbling out of Mount Mortar, so we can grab that right now. But because the guy that just gave me Brick Break, he's normally the one that gives you Rock Smash, I think, right? I might be tripping, I don't know. Or wait a minute, does Brick Break, is there no Rock Smash in this game? Does Brick Break do that? It just hit me. I didn't even look to what he said, but no, removes light screen and reflect. I don't know. I'm really confused right now. I just wanted to showcase to the people how strength is actually a fighting type attack in this game. I did showcase what's it called last time? How cut is a steel attack. But oh, that's right. We got to fight these two. But it's also not a double battle. Don't they have like Wigglytuffs and Jigglypuffs and stuff like that? I kind of remember that. Oh, you're a cute little trainer. Why don't you battle me? Sure. I can't believe I lost to Whitney on the first try, man. I'm still salty about that. Such a troll with that milk tank, man. That's okay. we're gonna take a couple L's here and there in the playthrough, maybe. I was really hoping to never take one, but that ship has now sailed. Please don't pull Flare Blitz. Acrobatics, that's gonna hurt a lot, actually. Alright, let's try to get the old Headbutt flinch here. So the next Razor Leaf will get it. Okay. Oh, damn, I didn't get the flinch either. Trick? This Clef just took my Miracle Seed. Jackass. Alright. Actually, Razor Leaf might not even take it out now. So in that case, we are going to go to Teddy and Headbutt it for the KO. Easy money, man. Thankfully, we you know, we're not listening to that. So we dodge the sleep from Sing. And obviously take it out. Yeah, so I think these trainers have the same mons, right? It's... Or no. They're like a double battle. Wonderful. Now Wigglytuff, of course, is normal fairy, not like pure fairy like Clef. So I can't... I could have hexed. Cause what I'm getting at is my Noctowl has Insomnia, right? So I could have dodged the Sing and then hexed Clef, but I can't do that to Wigglytuff because it's still part normal. I'm just gonna sit here and wait till I wake up. But yeah, man, that was super lame. I mean, you know, that I lost to Whitney, but at the end of the day, you know, I shouldn't be surprised based on the team that I brought in there. I kind of did that to myself. So, luckily we dodged that double slap. Hopefully I wake up soon. Thank you, after 3 turns of sleep. Not bad. Could obviously be worse. But hopefully that was both of them battling me together and not one, you know. Oh, it only was one of them. Because now the other one's going to have the same team, I think. And we get a repel. Wonderful. Alright. Rock Smash by clearing Sudowoodo and talking to the... Yeah, that... So he gave me Brick Break instead of Rock Smash, so... Brick Break must be able to actually break Rock Smashes, and therefore I don't think Rock Smash is even in this game at all. Let's go for the Headbutt. That's what I thought, but after that whole interaction just went down and I got Brick Break instead, I was really confused right there. Alright. We really gotta sit here and watch the 5-hitter, bro? Trolling. And the last one was a crit, too. I just wanted to flinch so I could have 2-shot it with this, but... Alright. This will be the same team here. Please don't get Flare Blitz again to crash the game. Okay. We'll take the Magikarp Splash. Thank you for that, by the way. I appreciate the confirmation. So... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to repel, and I'm going to run back down to the Ruins of Alph and try to break the Rock Smash rocks with Brick Break. How do you... Oh, how do you still live that, bro? You're trolling. Okay, well, I'm going out to Noctowl, because Noctowl also can't get hit by Double Slap. So I think I might even be able to hard wall not only this Clef, but the... Because we can't get put to sleep by Sing, and we can't get hit by Double Slap. But I can Hex Clef, so we'll do it, and then the other guy I'm just going to have to hit Swifts. But I'm going to go test that, because this game, to make room to fit a bunch of new attacks... A Wing Attack, well, speaking of, we'll take that over Peck. Like Fury Strikes, for example, that Teddy Ursa has, I think replaces 2 attacks. They combine 2 attacks into 1, which is Fury Attack and Fury Swipes. Actually, that was a good time to learn Wing Attack. It'll do more than Swift. And yeah, we probably have this thing hard-walled. So, you know, in order to make room for other attacks, like the aforementioned Flare Blitz and even other stuff like that, some moves had to get cut out of the game. Therefore, I think Brick Break is probably designed to function the same way that Rock Smash does. And assuming that's the case, again, I'm going to go test it here in a second. Just squirt a Repel and run back to the Ruins of Alph. But, and then I'm going to come back up and save an Critique. So also, Brick Break might work like Flash. Let me go ahead and spray this Repel. Where you don't even have to teach it to somebody. Like, I'm going to because it's a good move. I'll put it on Teddy Ursa if he can learn it. But first I want to test if you can use it like we did with Flash, right? Where you just click the button and it goes off. The rest of the trainers, though, I want to save until I catch the new members of the team. I went the wrong way. Alright. Want to use Brick Break. Okay. So, okay. I was just overthinking it. And we find a pearl for our troubles. Wonderful. Also, I do have to head back to Goldenrod. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Well, let me go explain some things up in Critique. But obviously, Bayleaf can learn Brick Break too, which is interesting. But so I got a couple things to outline in the YouTube outro that we'll talk about for the start of next episode. Okay, so here we are on Critique. Let me see if I can grab Strength real quick too. The answer is no. The double Jennies are blocking the way there. All right, let's hit a heal. Also, I kind of want to check out my my Sudowoodo and see if that's a good one. Oh, this is Bill right here too, huh? Bill in this game, I think he gives you the Eevee right here, so we could grab it now. Maybe I wait to grab it next time to try to get a good one. But am I really going to use Eevee? Probably not. Hi, I'm Bill. Who are you? I'm Dude. Dude, huh? You've come at the right time. The time capsules are totally fried, and I could use your help. This Eevee came over just before the time capsule shut down. Someone has to take care of it. But I don't like being outside. This guy doesn't like to go touch grass. Can I count on you to play with it, dude? Of course. I knew you'd come through. Way to go, you're the real deal. Okay, I'm counting on you. Take good care of it. Okay, he had to go through all that just to tell me like I have to have an open spot in the party. Whoa, wait, you can't carry any more Pokemon. Alright, this guy's trolling. We'll deal with that next time. No. I want to look at the Sudowoodo and swap it out for Kenya, even though we're going to still have to use Kenya, because I want to complete the mission, like the side quest for it. Okay, really? Whatever, we're going to look at Sudowoodo in the box then. We got Rockhead and we got a Rash Nature, which is just awful, but it is what it is. Low Kick, Leer, Rock Throw, and Feint Attack. Not bad. And we did get capable of taking hits as the characteristic, so maybe 31 physical defense IVs. Rash Nature is trolling so hard, though. Because it's boosting the one stat that I'm literally never going to utilize. I hate when that happens. But it is what it is. Okay, well, I can't even put Kenya in the box because it's holding the mail. Whatever. I'm going to do all that next time. So, okay. It's time to hit the YouTube outro. We'll do it right here next to the sign and save the game. But, a couple things to go over for next time. So, first things first, we're going to take Kenya there, which is a different Spearow from the one that I had at the start of the episode today. And we're going to complete the side quest, deliver the mail to this sleeping guy on Route 31 or whatever it was. Then we're going to swap that out for Sudowoodo. And then we are also going to come back and play this game at night during next episode for a couple of reasons. Number one is I want to add another member to the squad that I plan on using throughout the duration, most of the playthrough, if not the entirety of the playthrough. And this Pokemon can only be caught at nighttime, so we got to do that for one reason. But also on the route just below Goldenrod City, between Ilex Forest and Goldenrod, there was an Officer Jenny there that only battles you at nighttime. So that's another reason we got to come back and play at night. And then there's a whole bunch of other trainers that we just passed up because we have an extra half hour of added time after I took that first L to Whitney. So, but it works out because I want to save those trainers anyway. And use it to grind some experience for the new members of the squad here. So, Sudowoodo is one of them, but I just got to tease the other one, and you'll have to find out when we come back next time for part 5. With all that being said, this is definitely going to be over 2 hours long. Not by much, but by a little bit. But that was crazy. And I honestly, extremely, extremely lucky to even beat Whitney on that second attempt. Extremely lucky. Honestly, I should have took another L there. And had that happened, I don't even know what I would have done. But who cares? Because we don't have to worry about it now. It's over with. And we finally have 3 gym badges in the top left corner now. So when we come back next time, we're going to be taking on Morty, of course. And, taking down all these ghost types. Noctowl's going to go crazy. But then again, so is this other Pokemon that we're going to add next time. And Sudowoodo has Feint Attack, and so does the Teddy Bear. So we're chilling. We got an army of Pokemon with dark ghost attacks that can take down Morty's ghosts. So we'll be chilling. But that's all for now. We're going to be, doing this at nighttime next time out. So with all that being said, after this juicer of an episode, this is going to conclude things in part 4 of the Polished Crystal playthrough. Therefore, to anybody that is finding this in the future on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you got a good laugh or two out of watching me struggle and stress out on trying to figure out how to beat Whitney. I didn't even figure it out. I just got lucky. So I hope it was entertaining for you. I hope you've enjoyed the whole playthrough so far. And I also hope that you have a good day wherever you go after watching this video. All right? Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.